నమస్కారం అమ్మా.
ஓகேம்மா.
సౌఖ్యమ్మా.
இந்த ராஜதானி மந்திர்ங்கிறது இந்த லாஷ்பர்ட்ல தான் இருக்கும்.
இல்ல, இங்க ஷாண்டிலியில இருக்கு.
சாண்டிலியில் இருக்கும். ஷாண்டிலியில் அந்த ஏர்போர்ட்டுக்கு அந்தந்த பக்கம் இருக்கும்.
இல்ல 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 இல்ல, நம்ம இந்த பக்கம் ஏர்போர்ட்ல இருந்து அவே ஃப்ரம் த ஏர்போர்ட்.
ஓகே. நீங்க பண்ண இல்லைங்க.
ஆமா, அங்கதான் இது குமார போஜனம் அங்கதான் பண்றது. சுப்பிரமணியம்.
நீங்க பூரா இந்த அர்ச்சனைன்னா என்ன மாதிரி அர்ச்சனை பண்ணுவீங்க?
அங்க இது அவரு வாத்தியார் வந்து முருகனுக்கு ருத்ரன் சொல்லி அபிஷேகம் பண்ணி பாக்கி சூக்தங்கள்லாம் சொல்லி, அப்புறம் சுப்பிரமணிய அஷ்டோத்தரம் சொல்லி
அஷ்டோத்தரத்தோட முடிச்சிடுவாங்க.
அதோட முடிச்சிடும். ஆமா. பட் இவாளுக்கு குழந்தைகள் எல்லாம் கூட்டின்னு வந்து அவளை சமிதாதானம் அங்கேயே பண்ண வச்சு, அப்புறம் பூனல் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிட்டோம். அப்புறம் இது அப்புறம் மத்தியானிக்கும் அவளுக்கு நம்ம குழந்தைகளுக்கு திருப்பி எல்லாம் சொல்லி கொடுத்து இது பண்ணி தென் போஜனம் போட்டோம்.
வாத்தியார் வருவார்.
ஆமா ஆமா, வாத்தியார் இருப்பா.
ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். ரிஷி ஓம் ஸ்ரீ குருப்யோ நமः. ஓம் गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतः नश्रृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनं श्रीमहागणपतये नमः. प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती दीनामविद्यवधो वाग्देव्यै नमः. श्रीसरस्वत्यै नमः. गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् अपारकरुणासिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहं. परित्यज्य मौनं वडादश्चिदं च व्रजन् भारतस्य प्रदेशात् प्रदेशं मधुष्यन्ति वाचा जनान् धर्ममार्गे नयन् श्रीजयेन्द्रोर्गुरुर्बाधिचित्ते. नमामः शङ्करान् वाक्य विजयेन्द्रसरस्वतीं श्रीगुरुं शिष्टमार्गानुनेतारं शृण्मतिप्रदम् अस्मत्श्रीगुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः. इक्षुकोदण्डपुष्पेषु पासाङ्कुशलसत्कराम् उद्यत्सूर्यनिभां वन्दे श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरीं. विश्वकारणनेत्राढ्यां श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरीं बद्धकासुरसंहर्त्रीं कामाक्षीं तामहं भजे. स्वर्णाङ्गीं रत्नभूषाढ्यां सुखहस्तां सुजस्मितां काञ्चीनिवासिनीं वन्दे कामाक्षीं कामितार्थदाम्. So last week I was talking to Periva. He was very happy to know that Kamakshi Vilasam எல்லாரும் படிக்கிறாள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. She was அதனால நவார்னு போய்க்காக அவர்கிட்ட பேஷன் வந்து he was very happy to know that this is happening. கொஞ்ச நேரம் எல்லாம் சொன்னா வந்து he gave the blessing and then அந்த நவார்னு பூஜை எல்லாம் பற்றி பேசின்னு இருந்தோம். So it all went very well. Okay, so he was
அது நவார்ண பூஜை யாரு பண்ணாமம்மா உங்க இதுல?
ரெண்டு பேரும் பண்ணோம். We have a group which we have வித்யாவில் இருக்கிறவாள். கோவில்ல வந்து அப்பா பெரியவாள் சொன்னா அம்பாளுக்கு பண்றாங்க, அம்பாளுக்கு சன்னதியிலேயே பண்ணி எடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு. So we did it in the temple. அவர் அங்கே சாஸ்திரிகள் அங்கே அம்பாளுக்கு பண்ணியிருக்க செய்ய இங்கே தனியாக ஒரு யந்திரத்தை வச்சுட்டு கீழே விதிகள்லாம் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லைட்லி டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும். ஒரு மண்டலிக்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும். பட் அம்பாளுக்குன்னு பண்ணுறப்போ ஸ்ரீவித்யான்னு அதுக்கு ஒரு விதி இருக்குது, காமாட்சிக்கு இப்படி பண்ணணும்னு. ஸோ வி ஃபாலோட் அவரை சாஸ்திரிகளை விட்டு அந்த ப்ரொசீஜர் இப்படி பண்ணு. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் ப்ராக்டிஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கிற வாழ் தான் அட்டென்ட் பண்ணணும் அதெல்லாம்.
அதான் அதுக்கு தான் அதை கேட்க வந்தேன் நீங்க சொல்லிட்டு.
ப்ராக்டிஸ் வேணும், அந்த உபதேசம் வேணும்.
உபதேசம் வேணும்.
அதாவது மூல மந்திர உபதேசம்ங்கிறது ஒரு பார்ட் தான். மேல வந்து பூஜை பண்றதுக்கும் சம் ப்ரொசீஜர்ஸ் இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் வீடியோ
பிளஸ் அவளுக்கும் இந்த உபதேசம் எடுத்தவாளுக்கும் நிறைய நியமங்கள்லாம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அதுவும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கணும்.
எல்லாருமே அதுல ஈடுபட முடியாது, அது ஜாக்கிரதையா இருக்கணும்.
கரெக்ட்.
Anyway, where are we now? We are doing
ஏகாதಶ அத்தியாய ஆரம்பிக்கும்.
Okay. We have finished the காமகோஷ்டம் இல்லையா? அப்போ அடுத்தது பிலாகாசம். பிலாகாசத்துக்கு அடுத்தது அம்பாள் தி காமாட்சி எப்படி ஆவிர்பவம் அண்ட் காமாட்சி பந்தகாசிர்வாதம், அது 12வது சாப்டர். So we are almost now entering the temple, yeah. So வெளியிலேன் வந்து from outer perimeter, we have systematically come down to the Gayatri Mandapam. The Gayatri Mandapam is supposed to be the Adharam. Gayatri Mandapathoda Adharam Bilakasam அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So it is the foundation, and under the Gayatri Mandapam, the Bilakasam is there. So this is a good important chapter. இதுக்கு அடுத்தது நம்ம பார்க்க வேண்டியது இந்த சாப்டர் முடிச்சுட்டு the next chapter will be the most important chapter, which is the Bandakasura and Kamakshi instruction that how to build a temple for her. All that will be in the next chapter. So இன்னைக்கு பிலாகாசத்தை பற்றி படிக்கலாம். காயத்ரி மண்டபாதாரம் நாபிஸ்தானம் புவப்பரம் புருஷார்த்தப்பிரதம் சம்போஹோ பிலாப்ரம் தன்னமாம்யஹம். So Gayatri Mandapa Adharam. So it is below the Gayatri Mandapam. Gayatri Mandapathu கீழே இருக்கக்கூடிய கேவ் அது. நாபிஸ்த் புவ பரம் நாபிஸ்தானம். It's the நாபிஸ்தானம் of the entire universe. If Bhumi, if you think of the Bhumi as some kind of a bautika appearance, physical appearance, உள்ள ஒரு female நினைச்சுண்டாக்க, the nabhisthanam of that Bhumi will be the Bilakasam, that spot. That is the center of the universe in Alkada Chalro. So Gayatri Mandapa Adaram, Nabhisthanam Voparam, Purushartha Pradam. So Ketkakodiya, everything that humans desire, whatever they desire, it provides. Another Purushartha Pradam, Sambho Bila Abramna Akasam Nato. So that Bilakasam, so we have offer our namaskaram to the Bilakasam, and then we start describing this. Idis tutva namaskritya Kamakoshta Mahabilam Rajanam Suradam Drishtva Vachanam Chedam Abravit. Okay. Atat tatra nrupasreshta Kamakoshta Mahitale Siddhatirtasya cha Ishane Tritiyamshe Mahabilam. So where is the, so in the, if at all you remember, in the previous chapter, when we described the various things that are there in the Kamakostam, we described 4 Tirthams. Out of one of the 4 Tirtham was the Siddha Tirtham. And the Siddha Tirthathila, அதுலேருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சு ஈசானம் இஸ் த நார்த் ஈஸ்ட் டைரக்ஷனில் போச்சுன்னாக்க, நார்த் ஈஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த சித்த தீர்த்தம் Tritiyamse, 300 meters, that Mahabilam is there. That is the Gayatri Mandapa appearance. So it is there inside the Kamakostam. That is the location of that Bilam. So then Jagat Kamakalakaram Bhume Kundalini Padam Yavad Mahabilam Tatra Taban Mandapadam Gatam. So where to locate that Bilam, wherever that Bilam is there, on top of that is the Gayatri Mandapam. So Yavan Mahabilam तत्र तावत् मण्डपतां गतम् ओके मण्डपं ரெண்டும் ஒண்ணுதான் then jagat kamakalaakaram jagat if you take the jagat as the having the appearance of kamakala jagat kamakalakaram that bhumehe, which is the earth, kundalini padam, this part, the if any, which is the kundalini padam, mooladhara, that's place, which is the below the navi, that is the sthanam of this Mahabilam. If that is you of the earth, if this is the navi or the mooladhara sthanam, that is the Mahabilam. Then तत्कामनगरं दिव्यम् अगग्नं सर्वसिद्धिदं तपस्थानं बिलं सूक्ष्मं परमं व्योम तत्स्मृतं. So tat Kamanagaram is what the town of Kanchipuram is the Kamanagaram. So in that Kamanagaram, Divyam Agagnam means the remover. Gnam means to destroy. Aga means sins. So remover of all the sins. Divyam Agagnam Sarvasiddhidam, provider of all the desires of all the human being. Tapasthanam, there the Gambal is the form of meditation. So Tapasthanam, Bilam, then Sukshmam, very secretive place, Paramam, Vyoma Tatsamsam. So that place is also known as the Akasam. Akasa Sariram Brahman Solramari. So this place is called Bila Akasam. So Vyoma Tatsmrutam. Tatsmrutam means being said as the Bila Akasham. So Adi Bodhika Marmangam. Marmangam is the Yonisthanam. So Adi Bodhika Marmangam Nabhisthanam Bhoparam Tadeva Brahmana Shambhoho Shariram Iti Gatyade. So of all the Trimurtis, so Brahma, then Shambhoho, then Ambar. So for all of them, this place is considered is the Nabhisthanam. So Tadeva Brahmanashambho Shariram Iti Katyate. So for all of them, this is supposed to be the place of creation, place of origin. Then Lokanam Vyengya Sabdatvan Nabi Intyabi Sangidam. So the sound, the origin of sound is that is when you several years ago we used to teach Lalita Sahasranam. Lalita Sahasranamல பரா பிரத்யக்ஷிதி ரூபா பஷ்யந்தி பரதேவதா அப்படின்னு அம்பாள் நாதஸ்வரூபமா இருக்கக்கூடிய அம்பாள் அப்படிங்கிறத டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்றது தான் பரா பிரத்யக்ஷிதி ரூபா பஷ்யந்தி பரதேவதா அப்படின்னு வரக்கூடிய மந்திரங்கள். பரா பிரத்யக்ஷிதி ரூபா பஷ்யந்தி பரதேவதா மத்தியமா வைகரி ரூபா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி மத்தியமா வைகரி ரூபா பக்த மானச ஹம்சிகா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி that is the description that comes in Lalita Sahasranam. அந்த பராங்கிற வேர்டுக்கு ஒரு சிங்கிள் வேர்டுக்கு we can give a very very elaborate description of what is பரா அப்படின்னு. பரானாக்க இந்த பிரம்மம் ஆரம்ப காலத்தில் when it was in the form of completely என்ன சொல்றது prior to creation, எப்படி that பிரம்மம் தி பிரகாச ஸ்வரூபமும் விமர்ச ஸ்வரூபமும் இல்லாததுக்கு தனியாக எல்லாமே ஒன்றா இருந்ததுதான். Then the creation happened. So the creation happened. There is the vimarsa activity. The creation happened. The creation காரணமா இருக்கிறதுனால காரண பிந்து அப்படின்னு first சொல்றோம். காரண பிந்து is the origin. Then from காரண பிந்து then we have காரிய பிந்து and அப்படின்னு சொல்லி the stages of creation are all described. That is the paragraph, one single worded description. அதுக்கு the ஆகமத்தில் என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா காலேன பிந்தியமானஸ்து ச பிந்துர் பவதித்ரதா ஸ்தூல சூக்ஷ்ம பரத்வேன தஸ்ய த்ரைவித்யம் இஷ்யதே ச பிந்துநாத பீஜத்வ வேதேன ச நிகத்குதே அப்படின்னு தி ஸ்டேஜஸ் ஆஃப் எவல்யூஷன் சொல்லின்னு வரப்போ காரண பிந்துங்கிறது காரிய பிந்து, காரிய பிந்துவிலேருந்து காரிய பிந்துலே நாதம், நாதத்திலேருந்து பீஜம் அப்படின்னு ஸ்டேஜஸ் ஆஃப் கிரியேஷன் நம்ம சொல்றோம். ஸோ இங்கே அந்த ஆல் கைண்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப் சப்தம் அதுக்கெல்லாம் பீஜமாக இருக்கக்கூடியது த ஆரிஜின் ஆஃப் ஆல் தட் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால லோகானாம் வெங்கிய சப்தத்வான் நாபிர் இத்தியபி சங்கீதம். ஸோ that everything originated, the whole the Trimurtis, then and then the subsequent the sounds for each is the Swarupam of Ambar, they are all created at that origin place அப்படின்னு சொல்றார். அது வந்து subsequent sentences they say Sri Purasya Trimurtinam Iswaranam Disham Api. So all of them, for every one of them, this is the place of creation or the origin. Lokanam Merusailasya Gorupai Avanirapi. So if you take the earth as the Gorupam or cow mari நினைச்சுட்டாக்க, so Gorupaya Avanirapi, then Navadvarasya Margam tat Bhuyonis Bhu Yonis then Mahabilam. And the Bhumikku, the whatever the cow, if you think of the Bhumi as a cow, the cow or the Yonis Talam is this Bilakasam. Basically, in so many words they keep on describing, you assume that it is the source of the center point or the point of creation of everything in this universe. அப்படின்னு சொல்றது நவத்வாரஸ்ய மார்க்கம். நவத்வாரஸ்ய மார்க்கம்னா எவ்ரிதிங். பாவனோபனிஷத்துல we say the human body is supposed to have 9 poles, right? Yeah. So நவத்வாரஸ்ய மார்க்கம் தத் பூ யோனிஸ் தத் மகாபிலம். எல்லாத்துக்குமே தி சென்டர் ஆஃப் கிரியேஷன் அப்படின்னு சொல்றது இந்த பிலாகாசம். தென் that பிலாகாசத்துல ஆல்சோ நோன் as it is காமகோட்டி. காமகோட்டி ஸ்மிருதஸ்தோயம் காரணம் தேவ சின்னவக. ஸோ எல்லா காரண பிந்து சொன்னேன் இல்லையா, அந்த அந்த காரண பிந்துவுக்கு சின்னவக சிதாகாசத்துக்கு this is the place of origin and it is the Nabisthalam அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு it is also known as Kamakoti. Kamakoti Smrtasvoyam Karanam Devachinnavaha. So what are the reasons for which this place is called Kamakoti அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுக்கு he gives 5 different reasons. The first reason is yatra kamakrito dharmo jantuna yenakenava satkridvapi sadurmanam palam palati kodishaha. So in this place, that Kamakoshathala, whoever has done even a slight something very something good, even if it is very very small thing, okay, yatra kamakrito dharmo jantuna yena kenava, whatever good deed you do, sadkritapi sudarmanam phalam palati kodishaha. Wherever you, whatever benefit you will get elsewhere, it is multiplied crores of times for the active, so good noble activities that are performed here in that Kamakostam. So for that reason it is called Kamakoti. Yatra Kamakrito dharmo jantuna yena kenava satkritvapi sudarmanam palam palati kodishaha tenedam Kamakoti iti biladwaram prasiddhidam. For this reason this place is very well known as a Kamakoti. First, Kama, it provides crores of good times benefits. Number 1, that is the first one. Second, tattat kama pradatvascha kamakostam udahratam. So the second thing, the second reason is whatever desires or people have, all those desires are fully satisfied. For this reason also it is known as Kamakostam. So tattat kama pradatvascha kamakostam udahratam. Then the third one, this place is also known as Akasha Shariram Brahma Sa Nadam Bindu Sanyitam Vilarupena Vaikancham. So I already explained to you that the Nada Swarupam, Nada Karanam, Karyatilindi Nadam, Nadatilindi Bijam. The Bijam is the source of all creation. So that place is the Kamakostam, that Bilakasam. So Akasha Shariram Brahma Sa Nadam Bindu Sanjitam Bilarupena Vaikancham Pratyaksham Mokshadam Param. So that place is the moksha, one which provides also Purushartham and also the Mukti or Moksham. And so in this way also it is called the Kamakoti. The third one, Athava. Athava means additionally, in also, Athava Rudra Netra Agnir Nirdakta Kama Ekataha. So, as you know, the Manmatha was destroyed by the Kamasanji, by the fire that came out of Parameshwara third eye, right? So, what he says here, after all, that Rudra, he destroyed only one Kama Ekataha, only one Manmata. But what did Ambal do? Sa Srishto Leelaya Matra Netrabhyam Koti Sankhya. She created crores of Manmathas with her power. Sa Srishto Leelaya Matra Netrabhyam, from her eyes, Koti Sankhya. And therefore, though all those Manmathas started roaming around in the world and spreading love. So, Kamakoti iti Vikyatam Kanchyam Yachinmam Navaha. So, for that reason also, this is the third reason. So, crores of kamas were produced by Ambar, and therefore, for that reason also, this place is known as Kamakoti iti. So, Athavas Rudranetra Agnir Nirdagda Kama Ekadaha Sa Srishto Leelaya Matra Netrabhyam Koti Sankhya Kamakoti iti Vikyatam Kanchyam Yachinmayam Navaha Chinmayam Navaha, the Akasha. Okay. Then the fourth reason, in addition to the above three reasons I told you, Kamas Triti Yortha Purusharthi tu Srudha Tad Parastat Sudo Moksha Koti Shabdena Shabdidaha. So Purusharthas are Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So the fourth stage is the Moksham. The third stage is Kamam. So whoever has completely overcome all the kamas, so with that place, the end of kama or the kama koti. For the koti means the end, border. So kama koti, for you have given up all your kamas, so you have reached the end of kama, so kama koti. And then only artham that is left for you is moksham. So it takes you to moksham. Mokshadam we said already. For this reason, that place is known as Kamakoti. Atha Tritiyo Artha Purusha Arteshu Tritiyo Artha Vishrutaha Tat Puratat Sruto Mokshaha Koti Shabdena Samse Sabditaha. So it is the end of Kamam, and therefore it is that place is known as Kamakoti. So 4 reasons we have given. Now there is the fifth reason also. What is the fifth reason? Kamakoti Shrutho Moksha Purushartha Chaturtraha. Then fifth reason. Artho Athava Shrutaha. So I am going to give you the fifth reason also. Listen to this. Artho Athava Shrutaha Kama Kamesho Dhanadasmrutaha Tat Kodita Pita Shakti Kamakoti iti Vishrutaha. So Kamesha, that in this place, the word Kama is not to be taken as Manmatha. The word Kama is to be taken as Kubera. Kubera, who is the Dhanada. So Kubera is known as the Lord of all the wealth. Dhanada Smrataha, who is known as the possessor of all wealth. That Kama, who is also the Kamesha, whatever possession he has, this Kamakoti gives you 1 crore, tat kodita pita shakti. So this place provides you benefits which are 1 crore times better than the Kubera's wealth. So tat kodita pita shakti kama koditi vishruta. So for these 5 reasons, this place is known as Kamakoti. So that is the greatness of that Bilakasam was described, and the reasons as to why it is called Kamakoti are described now. So then we proceed to tell you the story of Shiva, right? Munishapan Nashta Lingasya Shivasya Kamakoti Bilapraveshena Punar Linga Utpatti. That is the story that is being told in the next one, right? पुरुषार्थप्रदं पूर्वं लिङ्गहीनस्य शूलिनः. So, तद् अहं सम्प्रवक्ष्यामि पुरावृत्तं चरित्रकं तस्य श्रवणमात्रेण सर्वपापै प्रमुच्यते. So, this is a story which you might have heard, you might not have heard. We are not going to delve deep into this, but it says here that Lingahinam, so Parameshwara became Lingahina for what reason? So then how he regained his original appearance is due to the greatness of Vilakasham. That is the story. So the beginning is like this. Pura Maheshwara Shambhu Darukakyam Mahavanam Gatva Tatra Rishesh Nashta Lingo Abhavan Rupa. So, hey king, once upon a time, this Parameshwara, he went to Darukavanam. So, Darukavanam, he went to, because there were lots of rishis, it's a big story. So, there are lots of rishis there, and they were focused on, their meditation and whatnot. So Shiva wanted to give them a test as to how focused they are and what is it that whether they are still subject to the disturbances or lack of concentration or lack of single-minded focus on the Lord. So related to that, this is a story there. So there, the rishis, because the Rishi Patnis there, they lost their Pativrityam because they lost their concentration and they were attracted to Parameshwara, who appeared there in the form of a young person. So that is the story. So the rishis cursed Parameshwara and as to become Lingahina. So Pura Maheshwara Shambhu Darkakyam Mahavanam Gatva Tatra Rishesh Shapan Nashta Lingo Abhavan Nrpa. So this is what happened to Parameshwara. So then what happened? Atha Kailasa Bhavanam Sa Gatva Umayasaha. So in that form, he went back to Kailasa and he continued to stay with Uma Parami Ambal. Vasahi tat abhyagat bandako nama rakshasa. In this way, he was in Kailasam at that time. While all this thing was happening, there was this Asura, Bandakasura, who, sorry, Abhyaga Bandako Nama Rakshasah, Danavendraha, Amaradvamsi, Sadhunam Pranakantakaha. So he is this Asura and Bandakasura. He got extensive powers through his meditation to tapas to focusing on Brahma. So Abuda Jagat Antamcha Chiranjeevi Varad Videhe. Brahma. He meditated on Brahma, and Brahma, as usual, without thinking too much, gave him the boons. What that boon? So what did it say? Abud, Abud, Ajagat, Antam Cha. So until the end of the earth, until the Pralayam, he should not be destroyed. That is then Chiranjeevi Varadhe. So Brahma gave him that blessing, that boon. So he became very confident that nobody can kill him, and therefore he started torturing people everywhere. Sarvalokan Akramya Yuddhe Naiva Tataparam. So he occupied the three worlds everywhere, and then eventually he turned his attention on Kailasam also. Kailasam sa samagatya jitva tatra maheshwaram. So at that stage, Parameshwara was Lingahina, so he was not very powerful. So Kailasam Samagatya Jitva Tatra Maheshwaram. He won over Kailasam also, Parameshwara also. Tam Uchatya Suraid Yuktam Samaruh Ishwarasanam. So he took over the position of Ishwara and he took over his kingdom also. But okay, so Parameshwara became powerless against Bandakasura, and then Vasamcha Tatra Soganai Sarvalokeshu Sarvada. So all the three worlds became entirely under the control of this Bandakasura. Devan, Rishin, Sadhujanan, Pedayamasa Dormadar. With his power, with his excessive power, he started torturing. So, Pedayamasa, he started torturing, giving a lot of trouble to Devan, Rishi, Sadhujanan. So, through all of them, all the Sajjanas were under great trouble from this Bandakasura. Tat, sorry. Tat, Okay. Tatas Surad Adayas Sarve. All the Devas, Surad Adayas Sarve. Saindras Saha Marudganaha. So, Devendras and Marudganas, all of them, Bayat, Bandaka Daityendra, Kailasaya Uttaran Disham. So, they all ran away from Kailasam, from their Swargaloka, and then they ran away from there. And where did they run? They ran to the northern direction of Kailasa, Kailasasya Uttaram Disham. So they ran. And when they ran, they found Gatpate Gomukhabhike Kshetre Tatra Mahabilam. So when they ran to the northern direction, eventually they came to a place. That place was, it was the entrance for a particular cave. That cave was in the form of a Gomukams, right? So Gomukam, you understand. So in the form of a Gomukam, they found the entrance to a cave. So they entered that cave with the intention to hide in that cave. So Gatvate Gomukhabhike Kshetre Tatra Mahabilam Pravishya Athadi okay Athadite Garbhadya Purvam Vinidyayahu. Okay, so they went into the cave and then they started, walking or moving through the cave. And then as they went, Atha Purvam Viniryehu. So they came out of the cave where when they came out, the place was Kanchyam Sri Kamakoshtapya Vila Devas Tada Yuyuhu. So the place they came out, okay, that place was the Kamakostam. Sorry, 1 minute. Uh, okay. Athaditir Garbhadyata. Okay. Sorry, I'm not splitting it. Give me 1 minute. Pravisha, Atha, Adite, Garbhadya, Atha. Okay, so as though, who is Aditi? Aditi is the mother of all the devas, right? So Aditer Garbha Adhyatha. So once again, as though they were reborn as the children of Aditi. That means what? So Purvam Vinayaka, as though they were reborn once again with full strength, they came out. When they came out, that is the power of the cave. So when they came out, Kanchyam Sri Kamakoshtake Bilah Devas Tatha Yayuhu. So they came out of that Kamakostam and they came out. They were all fully, re-energized. They became fully powerful. Then Samagamanam Margetu Bilagarbha Nivasinim. So they all came out from out of that Bilagarbha, from out of the cave. Kamakoti Swarim Devim Mahatripura Sundarim. They came out, they saw Ambar, Mahatripura Sundari, who is the Ishwari of the Kamakoti. So that is where they came out. And then what they saw, Drishtva Pranamya Shirasa Prarthayan Sa Manoratham. They paid their respect to Ambar. Biladvarachate Brahme Samagamyatato Haram. So they also saw Parameshwara there. Biladvarachate Brahme Samagatya Tato Haram. The Parameshwara came in his full physical appearance there, where they offered the worship to Ambar. So then Sushtu Linga, sorry. Lingadaram Drishtva. So they knew that Parameshwara was like had gone away from the Kailasa as Lingahina, but now they saw that Parameshwara had regained his full physical appearance. So they asked him, Sushtu Lingadharam Drishtva Bhavat Ascharya Maheshasya Mahalingam Yad Vilagamana Abhut. So he the Mahatmyam Tasya Vibudas Tat Vibudatam Aprichan Maheshwaram. So they asked Parameshwara, how come you have regained your full physical appearance? And Parameshwara started reciting to them the power of the Vilakasham, due to which he gained his full physical appearance. Yesha Bhumir Brahmaputri Gorupina Akilam Jagat. So Ishvara Parameshwara tells them, Dritva Vasiti Cha Adhyapi Tasya Bhume Surottamaha Vaktram tu Gomukha Kshetram Sripuram Sirshatam Gatam Himalaya Kantadesha Kedaram Kutshideshagam. So this, if you equate this universe to this the appearance of a cow, Dhrutva Vasadishchadhyabi Tasya Bhumeshwarottamaha Vaktram tu Gomukha Kshetram. So that face, Vaktram, is the Gomukam, from where we entered. Sripuram Sirshatam Gatam, the place of Ambal, Sripuram, that is the head. Sripuram Sirshatam Gatam, Himalaya Kantadeshaha. The Himalaya is the neck of that cow. So that is the equation. Kedaram Kutshidesam. Kutshi is the stomach. So Kedaram is the stomach. Varanasi Prashtadesho. The back of that cow is Varanasi. Moolam Tat Kamalalayam. Sat Mahavishnu's place, Moolam. Then Kanchi Desha Puri. Kanchi Desha Puri. Kanchi. So the entire Kanchi Desham is the Kanchipuram is to be taken as the waist of that cow. Okay, Kanchi Desha Puri. Kanchi Tad Madhyam. The center of the waist is what? The Nabi. So Tad Madhyam Kamakostakam. That is why the center of the universe is at Kamakostakam. Tasya Madhyamidam Dwaram Bilam Etat Surottamaha. So that the center of the Nabi, which is the Tasya Madhyamidam Dwaram Bilam. This Bilakasham is the center of that Nabisthanam. So Tasya Madhyamidam Dwaram Bilam Etat Surottamaha. Tasmat Aham Gomukakye Bile Tatra Praveshanat Yatha Aditya Garbhavase Tasya Kundalini Pathat. So, like I told you, because I entered that place in that Gomukam and I came out in this through this Bilam, Kancham, Eta, Lingadhuha, Eta, the Biladhwaram, Samagam Anuto Buddha, Dvitiya, Deha Sanyukto Bhavam, Gogarbha Sambhava. Because I entered that Gomukam and then came out of this Biladhwaram, I regained my full appearance. Gogarbha Sambhavat, as though I was delivered by the cow. So Gogarbha Sambhavat, Dvitiya Deha Samyukto Bhavam. I regained my full appearance, full physical appearance. Purva Janmo the Sapasya Muktisya Samabud Samabud Bhavam. So all the shapam that was given to me by the rishis, they were all removed, and I have now the sins have been removed, and I have now become fully liberated from all of them. Tasmat Adyatu Shuddhatma Sapahino Punarbhava. So you will also be removed from the, rid of all your sins, and you will tasmat dajyatu me lingam jatam gogarbha sambhavat. I already told you. Asadhya etal lokeshu dhara gogarbha sambhavat hai. So, but this kind of thing is not possible for everybody. Asadhya, etat lokeshu. For the ordinary human beings, this is not possible. Dara gogarbha sambhavaha. So this it will go into the cave and then come out of the cave. It's not going to happen for everybody. So for that, but there is an alternative which is given. Sadhyam hiranya gojanma tad danasha dijo bhavet. So whoever gives hiranya go janma tad danasha. So whoever is giving the godhanam in the form of gold, hiranya go. Sadhyam hiranya go janma tad danacha dvijo bhavet. So such person is able to be born as a dvija. Then the second possibility is Shiti Gogarbha Sanjhata Tadhana Dvijana Vijayi Bhavet. Such a person, if he is able to do the Bhumi Dhahanam, right? Shiti Gogarbha Sanjhata Tadhana Vijayi Bhavet. So if you give Bhudanam, you obtain victory. So in the Parameshwara's case, he didn't need to do all that. So he just was able to go enter the place and come out. And for this reason, he recovered his appearance, full physical appearance. Tasmat dana tattaschaham janmadvaya yutobhavam tat janma karanam dwara Bila Bilam etat suratamaha. So this is the greatness of this Biladwaram. That's what is that. So it gives the in short what Punarjanmam for and a recovery of all powers, and for the ordinary human beings, it gives them all the desires, and that is the greatness of the Bilakasam. Tasma Rahasyam Akyatam Proktam Edad Bilasitu Ityevam Shravayad Tas Te Shambhuna Tatra Modataha. So this, with a happy disposition, Parameswara described the greatness of this Bila Akasham to all those devas. Drishtva Tad Bilam Akasham Te Bilaya Tavaram Dadu. So having listened to the story, and having been convinced of the greatness of the Bila by by listening to the story of Parameshwara, they all blessed that Bilakasham. Yak kuryat kamakostasya Bilakasha pradakshinam padasankhya kramenaiva gogarbha jananam bhaved. So if you what the blessing, the boon that they gave was Yak kuryat kamakostasya Bilakasha pradakshinam. So that Gayatri Mandapam, if you are able to do the pradakshinam, so Adasankhya kramenaiva Gogarbha Jaranam Bhave. So you will get as many times you do the pradakshinam, that many times you get the benefit of the Gogarbha Jaranam or the Moksha Pradam you are able to get. So in this way, that Bilakasam, the greatness of this Bilakasam was described. Now, this is not about that Kamakoti Bila Pradakshina Palakathanam. So the story that as to what one should do in terms of Pradakshinam to that Bilakasham, and to convince all of us, a story will also be told. Tat Kanchi Nilaye Nityam, it's okay. Tat Kanchi Nilayo Nityam Pakshat Masat Ardhatopiva Bila Pradakshinan Mukto न न न चेत् न चेत् देवोऽपि गर्दभः इति दत्वा वरान्. Okay, all right. So what it says is tat kanchi nilaye nityam paksham masa ardhatopiva. So either you stay there permanently or you stay there for one paksham at this 15 days, or for one full month or half month, or even for a day. Bila Pradakshinam. During that time, you do the Bila Pradakshinam. Then in which case you will get the moksham. If you are not going to be able to do that, Nached Nachedvopi Gardabha. You become, you obtain the life of a donkey. Gardabha means a donkey. So, which means what? You lose all the benefit. Idi datva varan sarve bitaste bandukasura. So, in this way, after having given that boon, they were themselves were rid of all their fears for Bandakasura, and they regained all their powers. बिलांतिक ब्राजमान चंपका ओके चंपकाख्य चंपकाख्य द्रुमोपरि शुकरूपेण ते सर्वे वसन्ति वसन्ति रमा रमा सॉरी वसन्ति स्म अयुतं समाः ओके right. The print is not very good here. Bila antika brajamana champaka drumopari. Okay, there was so all the devas having gotten over their fears of Bandakasura, what they did, they lived for 10,000 years. Vasantisma ayutam samaha, 10,000 years. Where did they live? They live in the Champaka ke Dhrumam. So the Champaka tree, which was near the Bilakasham, Bilantika Abrajamana, Champaka Akyas Drumopari. So in that Champaka tree, Shukarupena te sarve Vasantisma Ayutam Savar. They lived there for 10,000 years in the form of parrots. So in the next chapter, the significance of all this will be fully explained. So they lived there for 10,000 years in that Champaka tree. Tada Shivagya Mukta Bandakasura Miditaha. So with the blessings of Parameshwara, they completely got rid of the fear of Bandakasura. Samprapte Sukham Sarve Sri Kamakshya Stiratatah. So they were also assured of the Samprap Sukham Sarve Sri Kamakshya. So they obtained the blessings of Sri Kamakshi also. Tasmat Datra Bilakasho Vartate Mahimaspadam Pura Pradakshinam Krutva Vahavast Tad Bilasitu Tat Pradakshina Mahatmya Tadate Moktikam Padam. So in this way, the greatness of the Bilakasham was described as one which provides moksham and the desire, the purusharthas for anybody who visits there and does the pradakshinam in that place. That is this description given. And finally, they tell you a story. Teshu kaschit pura vipro narmada tira sanstitaha balabhadrakfiyo muktu Vajreswakyam Balyaya Paradaras Nityam Swairini Sangabaga. So okay. Swairini Sangabaga both. Okay. So there was this Brahmin who was lived in the place somewhere near in the banks of Narmada. His name was Balabhadra. Balabhadrakya Yukto. Vajreshwari, his wife's name was Vajreshwari. So that's a description of that Brahmin. So he went after other women, Paradarastu Nityam, okay, Swairini Sangama Gabote. So he became he got Kushtam, right? Then Krishna Kushta Sharirebhya Vranashchabhya Andadandhayo. So he got all kinds of illness as a result of the Krishna Kushtam, the black Kushtam. So his whole body became infected. Then Dine Chena Shepo Randa Vyadi Prapiditaha. So his sickness kept on increasing day by day. Then Sadhyas Tat Chapa Sadhyas Tat Chatan Chantiye Danir Vividhe Beshajaichasaha. So he tried all kinds of medicines, all kinds of good deeds that he tried. Heme Gogarbha Dane Charakkarabhyam Tudhu. So he did all kinds of activities with a view to get rid of his difficulties. But still, Avirmukta Maharogo Kamakota Bilasya. Avirukta Maharogo. He was not able to get rid of his kushtam. Then he came to know about the Kamakostam. Kamakoshta Bilasicha Mahatmyam Tad Vijam Mugad Koswaso Kamakostakam. So he came to know about the greatness of this Kamakostam through the Brahmin Samprapya Tad Bilakasho Masam Yekam Dine Dine. So he came to this Kamakostam. And then he stayed there for 1 month. Masam ekam dine dine swayam ashtottara satam sankhya tat pradakshinam. So he did 108 pradakshinams every day for 1 month. Staying in Kanchipuram, he did the pradakshinam of that Gayatri Mandapam, that Pilakasham, Kritva, tad vyahadi shantim cha, labda sobut, Tatapuram. So he got rid of his sickness and having become completely all right, he went back to his town. Then Dadadeha Andalingascha Swadesham Sampravishacha. So having recovered his full physical appearance and having recovered completely, he went back to his town. Sukhena was a vipro, so Putra Pautra Samyudha. So he lived for a very long time, happily with Putra Potras, his sons and grandsons and whatnot. Dhanadanya Abhivrishtiacha Bhuktva Bhogan Anekashaha. So whatever Ikaloga Bhogam, so he enjoyed all of them for a very long time, because he was completely rid of his sickness. Kadachit tat atha Daivena Kalamriti Vasham Gadaha. So finally he died. He did not have any Durbhagya Marnam. So he died due to natural causes after having lived his life fully for a very long time. So, Tato Devi Gana Sarva Swarayas Vyachititam Dujam Samaropya Vimanita Devi Pade Vayojanam. So the emissaries of Amba brought him to the Ambal's Devi Padam in the Swargaloka with then Belat Pradakshinam Brunam Moksha Samrajya Pradayakam. So in this way, it was established that as a result of this Belat Pradakshinam, he was able to obtain moksha and he obtained Devi Padam. So Belat Pradakshinam Brunam Moksha Samrajya Pradayakam. Edat Ragasya Makhyadam Bilakasha Prabhava Yuk Edat एतत् अध्याय मात्रं वा यः पठेत् शृणुयादपि प्रदक्षिणात् बिलाभ्रस्य यत् फलं तत् फलं लभेत्. So whoever has listened to the story of the greatness of this Bilakasham, they get the same benefits as having visited Kanchipuram and did the pradakshinam of the Bilakasham. That is the completion of that Pradakshina Bilabhrasya Yat Palam Tat Palam Labhet. So in this way, they complete the story of the greatness of the Bilakasham. So having now completed the greatness of the Gayatri Mandapam or the Bilakasham, what is finally left for us is to read the story of Ambal's the description of Mahatrapur Sundari, and then her appearance in order to kill Bandakasura, and having killed Bandakasura, how she established her place in Kanchipuram. That is going to be described in the 12th chapter, which perhaps is the most important chapter. With that, we would have almost come to the end of this Kamakshi Vilasam. After that, there are two other small chapters which will be about the other Kamakshis, how they came about to be established, and then how the puja kramas were established and all that. I think we already described the 14th chapter. I don't remember whether we we did parts of it, but we can read it when we come to that. So we'll see you all next week and go through this 12th chapter. Okay, namaskaram.
Thank you.
నమస్కారం మామ.
நமஸ்காரம்
Thank you.
நமஸ்காரம்
நமஸ்காரம் சார்.
நமஸ்காரம்.
நமஸ்காரம் சார்.
ஒரே ஒரு கேள்வி இருக்கு. இது நான் நம்ம மடத்துல கேள்விப்பட்டேன். இந்த மாதிரி அவன் இந்த சௌந்தர்ய லஹரிக்கு some group of ladies they did that is ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்லோகத்துக்கு ஒவ்வொரு யந்திரம் வச்சு they were doing that kind of a பாராயணம். அத பத்தி தெரியுமா மாமா ஏதாவது உங்களுக்கு? எப்படி பண்ணா என்னன்னு?
சௌந்தர்ய லஹரியில it is true that 100 each of those 100 slokas you do parayanam based upon it is prescribed. There is a prescription as to how there are separate yantras to be established for each type of expectation. Okay, காமபலம் that you require. வியாதி இருக்கலாம், பயம் இருக்கலாம், ஜெயிலுக்கு போறவன் பயம் இருக்கலாம், குழந்தை பிறக்கலைன்னு இருக்கலாம், all kinds of things. For each one, there is a particular procedure. The procedure is you have to establish a particular yantram, and then you have to do the number of counts for which that particular sloka has to be counted, chanted is also prescribed. And for how many days you have to do that is also prescribed. And what kind of, puja, nevedyam and all that is all prescribed. So, at random, I don't know. I'm not competent to comment on that. But I know that there are set rules about what you should do, for what purpose, and what sloka to be read. If there is a specific thing that you have in mind, I can consult the book and I can tell you.
Sure,
okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Another Puracharnam சொல்றோம் இல்லையா? So there are how many thousands of times, how many hundreds times you have to read that. But that for that you have to establish the yantram also. So you need to have the appropriate initiation into that. Okay. So
that Lakshmi Mandato or somebody, she was telling me they did this kind of a chanting in front of Periva last year something, and all those ladies had this antram and all. I don't know the full details.
I don't think that is not similar to what you are saying. அது தியாரான வச்சு ஸ்ரீவித்யா யந்திரத்தை வச்சு பூஜை பண்ண சொல்லிட்டு எல்லா ஊர்லயும் பண்றாங்களே, லேடிஸ் கேதர் அண்ட் ரீட் அந்த மாதிரி. அது ஒரு தடவை 2 தடவை ஒரே நாள்ல எவ்வளவுதான் படிக்க முடியும்? ஒரு தடவை 1-2 hours ஆகும், 1.5 hours, 2 hours. So we did also in a local temple here. So ஒரு தடவை படிக்கிறதுக்கே easily 2 hours ஆயிடும். அது ஒழுங்கா படிச்சா. Okay. So அதுக்கு எவ்வளவுதான் படிக்க முடியும்? அதுக்கு மேல பூஜை எல்லாம் பண்ணி மேக்ஸிமம் காத்தாலும் ஒரு தடவை, சாயங்காலம் ஒரு தடவை படிக்க முடியும். அவ்வளவுதான் படிக்க முடியும். So that won't equate to
நீங்க சொல்றது அந்த கவுண்ட்.
ஏன்னா இவ்வளவு பேர் சேர்ந்ததுன்னா பாட்டு பாடலாம், சாப்பிடலாம், so many things. Right?
Not possible.
Yeah.
Not possible.
But you can do it. I mean, a lot of people do it. Last year we did it in a local temple.
Okay.
So maximum இப்ப இந்த காலத்துல people இங்க ஆத்த விட்டு வெளியில, particularly after Corona, get people to come to a temple is such a big thing. As much as they are all happily going around for Navaratri and all that, சத்காரியங்களுக்கு போனா யாரும் ஆகல.
No way.
They will say, so நம்மளால உள்ளது பிரியவா என்ன சொல்றேன்னாக்க, we were talking about it. He said, just spread the word and said, keep யாரும் எப்படி பண்றாங்கிறது அவளுடைய சௌரியம். So பட்
அண்ட் அப்புறம் நீங்க அந்த நாராயணியம் அந்த லிங்க் உங்க கிளாஸ் லிங்க் அனுப்புறேன்னு இல்லை, நீங்க அனுப்பலையே.
I realized that I have not consistently recorded all of it.
ஓ, ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.
That is the problem. Otherwise, I have no problem sharing it with you.
ஓகே ஓகே, சரி சரி.
We were not, because that group was a small group, so we were not really recording it in a systematic way.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.
அதனால தான் அனுப்பல உங்களுக்கு நான். Are you interested in the படிச்சிருக்கல நீங்க நாராயணியெல்லாம்?
That is few classes I attended இங்க டிசில. தைலா ராமநாதன் அந்த மாமி கத்தந்தா.
Okay, chanting, mostly chanting only.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
அப்புறம் வந்து நம்ம ஆங்கர பெரியவா ட்ரிப்ளிகேன் பெரியவா வந்து அவர் வந்து எல்லா என்டையர் நாராயணியத்தை இந்த பதமா ஸ்பிளிட் பண்ணி எங்க பிரேக் பண்ணி சொல்லணும்னு அவர் ஒரு இது கொடுத்தாரு. அவர் அந்த கணபதி சுப்பிரமணியம். ஸோ அதை வச்சுதான் ஐ டூ தட்.
அவர் மோஸ்ட்லி ரீடிங் ஸ்டைல் பண்றாரு இல்லையா?
மோஸ்ட்லி ரீடிங் ஸ்டைல் தான். நோ ராகம் கீகம்லாம்.
அவரான மீனிங்லாம் சொல்ல மாட்டாரு நினைக்கிறேன்.
மீனிங் சொல்லியிருக்கார், பட் அது கிடைக்கல எனக்கு அவர் சொன்ன மீனிங்ஸ் எல்லாம்.
பட் ஹி இஸ் a great person, கணபதி சுப்பிரமணியம். பட் ஆங்கிரே சுவாமிகளது ரொம்ப கிடைச்சதா உங்களுக்கு? ஐ டோன்ட் திங்க் யூ வுட் ஹவ் காட் இட்.
இல்ல, அவரோட ஒரு வாட்டி ஒரு சிடி கிடைச்சது, அவர் சாண்ட் பண்ணது சிடி கிடைச்சது.
பட் இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் ஒன்லி சாண்டிங் ஐ கேன் கிவ் யூ.
That would be good. Yes, only chanting. Yes.
If you are, but கேட்டு பாருங்க நீங்க. Why don't I give you a sample?
No, நீங்க தாங்க மாமா, நான் கேட்கறேன்.
Okay,
at least couple of dasakams தாங்க, நான் கேட்டு பார்க்கறேன்.
Yeah, purely chanting I can.
Yeah.
I can give it.
Yeah, okay. The meanings I had that and Gopalakrishnan and others and the Narayani.
பேராக்கு சேஞ்ச் சொல்லிருப்பா. கம்ப்ளீட் பதமா சொல்லிருக்க மாட்டா, பட் ஒரு பேராவா சொல்லிருப்பா.
ஆமா, கரெக்ட், எக்ஸாக்ட்லி.
அது போறமே, கான்டெக்ஸ்ட் தெரிஞ்சா பாருங்க.
அந்த கான்டெக்ஸ்ட் அது. இப்போ இந்த சுந்தர்குமார் இந்த திருப்பி உபன்யாசம் நடக்கிறது இந்த சாஸ்திரா இதுல சொல்லிட்டு வர்றாரு அவர் இது.
Okay. Now I will send it to you. I will send you the ஒரு 5-10 அனுப்புறேன், பாருங்க நீங்க.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
If you think that it helps you, I don't have a problem sharing. We are pure chanting only.
Yeah.
Okay. அதுல வந்து because the chanting is according to Chandam and not according to Padam, so you may not get the benefit of understanding the word split, but you will be able to follow along.
Chant it. அவ்வளவுதான். Okay.
கேட்டு பாருங்க நீங்க. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.